Hello, Paul here from EMD. Today we have a 987 Boxster S. Got towed in with oil pressure light and engine noise from before. I've got a video part 1 and part 2 on the engine noise. So now we're going to actually, what I've done, I've hooked up a gauge. This side here on the driver's side there. There's a oil pressure switch, which is this one here. This one here looks really old, looks like the original one, so I'm going to get a brand new one. Not going to muck around. But the most important thing, we're going to start the car up and see what oil pressure is showing up on my meter. Should at least shoot up to between 4 and 5 bar because it's cold. And then we'll go from there. Okay, start up. Turn it off. Okay, my meter showing 5 to 6 bar, so that's really good oil pressure. So let me have a look again, make sure it's not leaking down there. It's hard to make the tool seal. Oh great, didn't leak, not even one drop of oil. That's great. The tool did not leak, so I had to make up that tool because every car is different. So now we're going to start up again. Start up again. The temperature is cold, the car is cold, not hot. So how the temperature is starting to come down, so the oil pressure is starting to drop. That's normal. When the oil starts to warm up, the oil pressure will start to actually drop down to about 2 bar. See, before it was 600, now it's 500, now it's dropping. So what I'll do now, I'm going to press pause and I'll start the record when it drops down a bit more. Alright, as you can see, now it's gone down to 400 now. So the oil pressure on this car is 100% good. I'm not worried about this car. I think the switch was just faulty. I'm going to put a new switch onto it, but if you can look properly, now it's coming down, coming down. And as you can see, the noise is not there anymore. Before you start the car for about 5 minutes, the noise will come from the back. So the noise is not there anymore, but the oil pressure is great. Temperature now is about there. It's moved up to about 40, past the 40 mark. So the video is going to be long, but it's going to be very good for people out there to see what is going on when you check the oil pressure on 987, 997, 986, 996. It's pretty much the same. I'll press pause and I'll come back when it's actually dropped down to 300 or 200, 3 bar or 2 bar. Another quick test is just gotta step on the accelerator, give it a quick rev, and you should see the oil pressure go up to 600, like this. See that? That's what you want to see on a good oil pressure or good oil pump. Instantly goes up to 600 and it comes back down to 300. Okay, the temperature now is getting close to 80. Sorry the video is going to be long, but it's going to be benefit for a lot of people out there. So now the oil pressure has dropped down from 300 to 250. So basically when it gets to 90 degrees or 85 to 90 degrees, this oil pressure will be sitting at 2 bar. About there, hovering about 1.7 to 2 bar. That's normal. Okay, now the temperature is at operating temperature. That's what you want to see. There you go. That's the temperature right now. So now let's go look at our pressure gauge. There you go. Like I said before, it's going to be hovering about 1.7 to 1.8 to 2 bar. If it's above 1.5, that's pretty cool. 1 bar is getting low, but anything above 1.5 on upwards, that's pretty cool. Alright, so there's nothing wrong with the oil pressure on this vehicle here. Customer said the light came on, so I started the car from cold to now. So now I'm going to replace a new switch. Oil pressure switch is here. Got a brand new one. So now the oil pressure is cool. It's sitting on a good spot. Let's turn it back off. Okay, the oil pressure on the car from cold to hot, it showed, and when I revved the actual engine a little bit higher, the actual oil pressure respond instantly. And that's what you want to see, instant response from the actual meter when you accelerate. So now this oil pressure on the engine is perfect, nothing to worry about. All I gotta do now is replace the switch, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I hope this will help a lot of people out there. I know the video is about 6 minutes, but it's better to do a video of starting the oil pressure from cold to hot, so you can see what's happening at all temperature. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumb up and like. Thank you. All good.